What's going on, guys? It's Tyson here, and today is another vlog update. So this is all still about my diet, and I'm going to be talking about what's been going on so far, how I've been feeling, etc. So it's actually week 3 of no dairy and no red meat, and this is my second week of no chicken. So this is actually going to be the last week of me having fish, and then I'll be completely off all meat. I'm still having eggs, so that's the only thing that I've got left to get rid of is eggs and fish. A couple of notes that I've noticed when it comes to people like, oh, you're going to lose all your gains when you stop eating red meat. That hasn't happened, like when you stop eating red meat or chicken. But I have been feeling a little bit more tired, probably because I'm lacking some of the nutrients from red meat. So I'm actually going to go, I've got to get some other blood tests to have a look. I'm going to start supplementing with iron just to be certain. I haven't actually started supplementing with iron yet. Apart from that, I haven't had any really, I still haven't had any cravings for it, you know? There hasn't been anything that's been too hard. I haven't been struggling. I do notice things more, like a lot more when people are having chicken or when people are having meat, like red meat. I notice it, but it doesn't faze me. Like yesterday, I went over to a friend's for lunch, and there was a fair few of us there, and I had fish cooked for me. She said, yeah, sure, come around, I'll cook some fish for you. But everybody else there had a huge roast on the bone, and it didn't faze me at all. It wasn't stressing me out that I couldn't have it. I was like, okay, yep, that's okay. But the biggest thing was actually, because I like my, my cakes and things like that, I actually couldn't have any because there was no dairy. But it was a struggle, but in a way it wasn't either. Like, I was kind of, once I realized that I set myself a boundary that I couldn't have it, it wasn't hard. I just said, oh no, I can't eat that, and then no one hassled me for it. No one said, come on, you've got to have some. I just said, no, I don't eat dairy. I just can't do it at the moment on a diet, and it was fine. And that's the thing that you guys need to say. If you're on a diet, tell people you're on a diet, because some people don't know, and if you're trying to restrict yourself from things, people are going to go, no, I have some. But if you say, no, I'm on a diet, I don't really want to have it at the moment, it's some people, not everyone, but more people are going to be supportive of it. So that's something to think about too. Now, the hardest thing for me, since I've eliminated red meat, chicken, and dairy, is I've been snacking a lot more. I've just been getting cravings, probably because protein's so satiating, and I'm not having as much whole protein. I'm still having my fish, but it's just not that same type of thing as red meat and chicken. So I'm getting more peckish, and I'm just trying to find things to eat all the time. And it's kind of bumped up my, I've actually increased my weight a little bit, which is surprising. So I've gone about half a kilo extra, which isn't much. It might just be a little bit of water weight, but I've just realised that because I'm not eating chicken, I'm not eating red meat, I'm just not eating a lot of things that usually fill me up, it's been a little bit harder because fish just isn't the same. But fish is still really good, and I've actually found Bassett to be really enjoyable. So that's pretty much everything that's been happening. Nothing else has really been affected. My body composition is still the same. Like I said, I put on a little bit of weight. I'm feeling a little bit more tired from from not having enough vitamins from my red meat, but there's not much else that's been going on. Yeah, so that's the update, guys, and I'll keep you guys posted.